Alright dudes, this is just a fun video. I did exactly the same video last year and we are going to follow Tilly. So I'm going to let Tilly take me for a walk and she can go wherever she likes. So I'm curious to see whether she will do exactly the same walk that she did last year or whether her favourite locations have changed over a year. I've seen this video done quite a few times on YouTube. It's just a bit of fun. So let's follow Tilly. And you will hear some wind noise because even though it is lovely, it's quite windy. So I'll do the best I can with the audio. Okay, so we normally go down there if she wants to go to the field, but she seems to be taking us. Oh, she's deciding. What's she doing? What is she doing? She's having a sniff. So you will see that the line is, as always, attached around my waist and I'm giving her the full length of the line. So unless she goes into the road, into the path of ongoing traffic, I'm not going to direct her in any way. I'm going to let her just move. She's pulling slightly, which I think means we know where she's going. She likes going into the field, which is this way. So this is exactly what she did last year. She went this way. Once we get to the field, assuming that's where she's going to take us, of course, then I will let her off her line and I will just follow her the best I can. If she follows any scents or whatever, then I'll just follow her. The only time I'll shout her back is if she starts to harass people or other dogs. So we're coming up to a junction in a little while. If we go right, then she'll be going to Blainscow Wood, which is that little wooded area that you see quite a lot on my videos, where there's some houses being built soon. If she goes left, then we're going towards the football field and the rapeseed field. Now the Blainscow Wood and the rapeseed fields are connected, so it's just as what direction she takes us in. Last year she went right and she went to Blainscow Wood. She's deciding, she's thinking about it, but no, she's going right, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, she's going. Oh. So we could go straight up there. That's the line of the Roman road up there. But we don't often go that way unless we're road walking, which she's not that fond of. Just do it if it's raining or just a quick walk or whatever. But we don't often go that way, so I'm not surprised at all that she's gone this way, and she is still pulling just slightly. She wants to get there ASAP. Thought there was a car coming, so I just had to put the brakes on. So she's going to the fields, yes. As like most dogs, Tilly is a little bit of a creature of habit. She seems to know what day of the week it is, because she always gets me up bright and early on Saturdays for the bread sale. I think dogs do have their favourite walks. They like check out the territory and stuff, don't they? So it's interesting just to see what is her favourite place to go. Right, so we are in the field. Blainscow Wood is just there. So I'm going to let her off. If she goes that way, then she's going down to the little brook, the little stream. If we go that way, that is where on the right hand side they're building houses. We probably, when we go for walks, we probably go that way more than we go that way, but let's see where she goes. Alright, so we're definitely heading straight on. She'll have a little bit of a run around first, I think, but we're definitely going straight on. So this is exactly what she did last year. She went straight on. So she'll have a little bit of a run around in the grass. I'll just linger just to see what she does once she's had a little run around. It's a lovely day. There's a little bit of cloud cover. We were meant to have a storm or something, I think, yesterday, but it didn't arrive. She's going to sniff quite a lot. She's had a run around in the grass. I'm just going to hang behind and let her take the lead. By the way, I'm not going to be following her into any water. Video that I did. I think it's just called I Let My Dog Take Me for a Walk, Tilly. I'll leave a link to it in the cards, and I might also leave a link to it in the description box, because it is really interesting to see whether her favourite places have changed. But as it stands, she's going exactly in the direction she did last year. She does keep looking just to check that I'm following. She's a bit of a scaredy cat, really. She's waiting for me. Yeah, she's waiting for me at the gate. She can't, yeah, she's gone under. I was going to say she can go under the gate, or she can actually use the gate as it's intended. She does wait, she just waits for me. Because unlike Poppy, she's she's sensible. She's gone in the water. I can hear, I don't know whether the microphone will pick up the splashing, but she's been in the water. Now she's waiting for me to follow her over the bridge. This is exactly the same walk that she took me on last year, I think, but there are some decisions to make further up, so we'll see what decision making process she does, or whether she's been a creature of habit for an entire year and this continues to be her favourite walk. Let me know if you want to see Poppy do this challenge because it would be interesting to see how a little runaway like Poppy would cope with a challenge like this. I don't know whether I'd be able to keep up with her, to be honest with you, but yeah, let me know if you'd like to see Poppy do the same thing. Alright, so straight up there, she'll have a run around on the grass first, but we normally go straight up, and then if you go right, actually, which we don't normally do, if you go left, then it takes us onto a lane, I think it's called Blainscow Lane, and then that takes us to the rapeseed fields. So that's what she did last year. She's just having a wee. She did actually get a bit confused last year because it was a little bit later in the year that I did this, and when we got to the rapeseed fields, which were then wheat fields, they were wheat last year, there was harvesters, and she got a bit confused by the farm things being in the fields, so she doubled back on herself and came back this way. She just sat down. She wanted me to make decisions for her, and then me just kind of standing there waiting for her. She was like, what are you doing? Make the decision for me, what am I meant to do? I'm guessing that if Poppy did this challenge, we'd get none of that behaviour. Poppy would do exactly what she wanted, and she'd just ignore everyone else. And I think there was a person, I think that way. So like I said, you can go right there into the housing estate, but we rarely, very rarely go that way. We always go this way. So creature of habit, Tilly is waiting for me at the stile. Whether she'll go in the water or not, I'm not sure. Over the stile we go. Whoa, yeah, I fell down. Okay. Alright, so we're going through a little alleyway. There's I think it's a scrapyard on that side. There's a house on that side. Until he's gone in the water for a little splash. So the alleyway, as I said before, takes us through to Blainscough Lane, there's no option to deviate at all. You just have to follow it. She could of course choose to go back, and if that would be the case then I would double back and follow her. At the moment she's just waiting for me. It'll be interesting to see what she does when we get to the rapeseed fields, because she's got 3 options. She's actually got 4, because she has got the option to come back this way if she wants to. Whoa! I think this walk, well, if she just goes straight back home after this, I think the walk is about, it's just under 1.5 miles, I think. But I'd be interested to know how much more a dog actually does. You know, like they're running backwards and forwards and running around in circles. I'd be really interested to know that. Because she's always much more tired than I am when she's been on a walk. Okay. Go through some little corners. It's like a little chicane. And our next turn will take us onto Blainscough Lane. There we go, takes us back into the sunshine. Okay, so we can't go straight on because that's just fields. And yes, you can get through. Oh, there's a car. So I'm just going to get us into safety. Tilly. There we go, all sorted. Let's go into the wherever. Okay, so you can go that way, but I don't think I've ever been that way with Tilly. That takes us just to the main road. It's just pretty boring. Well, this is the way we go. Takes us into the fields. I did this very early in the morning so there'd be minimal distractions. We haven't seen any angry residents yet. Not been able to have the brew this morning. I suppose they might still have had water in their kettle from the night before, from their heater situation. Oh, so like little midges and things. It's not meant to be a scorchio, as it has been for the last couple of days. The weather forecast is it's going to be cooler now. It was really overbearing, really overbearing. This is now saying this is a private driveway, so you can't travel through it. But the residents, whoever's put that sign up, does know that this is a public footpath and has been forever, so you can walk this way. Let's do a flat earth experiment. I'm going to bring a tennis ball and do a flat earth experiment on this. Oh, if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, go and check out Simon Dan's latest video, or you can check out my commentary of it yesterday in my last video. Actually, hold on a minute, timelines and stuff, this video is going to come out tomorrow, so there is going to be a scheduled video that's going to come out. So that's going to come out today, and so therefore the flat earth video is the last but one video. Oh my god, timelines. So Tilly's just having a wander around. She thinks I go too slow, I think. She's wandering into someone's garden, but she's heading for the little opening there that takes us into the rapeseed fields. Let's have a sniff at someone's wheelbarrow. That's important. Where's she gone? Let's check out that plastic bag. There we go. Right, so once we get through this little overgrown part, we come to a crossroads, So it was at that crossroads point last year where she got confused because there was tractors and machinery in the field, and she came back and doubled back that way and then wasn't sure what to do. But it's all quiet. It's all quiet on the Western Front this morning, so no distractions. Tilly has a genuine choice to make of 4 directions. She can either come back this way, she can go straight on, which takes us over the railway bridge. Oh, there's a person up there. I might have to cut this just to, if Tilly's naughty. I've just got stung. Just got stung by nettles. That's not good. It's alright. Oh, poor little thing. Right, so yeah, if she goes straight on, she will take us down the hill, up the hill, and then she can go over the bridge. And then if she goes left, she's just taking us back to the village and probably just going to go back home. And if she goes right, which is wild card, I doubt she'll do that. If she goes right, that will take us following the line of the Roman road onto another road, and that takes us on a longer walk. We have been that way recently, so if she wants a longer walk rather than just the established route, I think she's waiting for me. So we're coming up to the crossroads now, so I'm going to hang back so that she doesn't follow any kind of body language or anything. Right, she seems, she's not sure, she's making a decision. I'm going to really hang back. I bet she just waits for me. So last year the tractors were out, she stood here, she got really confused, and then she went back that way. Will she do the same again this year with no distractions? Oh, she's heading that way because there's a person. Tilly, come here. I'm just going to put you away for a minute. Alright, so we're back. The person's passed. It's gone that way. Tilly's just kind of sat down. She's not sure what to do now. So it seems that 2 years on the trot. Tilly! Oh, she's going to chase them. Tilly! So 2 years on the run, we've had a distraction here, which is annoying. So Tilly now, she's thinking about chasing back. She knows she's not allowed, but what is she going to do? She can either, she's waiting for me to make the decision, because we probably go that way into the village or that way over the bridge, maybe like equal times. So she's genuinely waiting for me to make that decision, but I'm going to let her make the decision. I'm just going to stand here and let her make the decision. We might be some time. I'm not going to cut this. This is going to be real time. Oh, she wants to go left, I think. Alright. Okay, let's see. Right, we've got a decision. I'm not sure how much of that was prompted by me. I like to think not, but then she was waiting for me, and she picks up on the minorist. Minorist? Is that a word? The most minor. So the fact that I moved my feet forward, having another wee, Maybe she thought she's reading that I want to go this way and I genuinely don't care. I think that confuses dogs, right? Because they're pack animals, aren't they? And yeah, speciesism. Is it speciesism though? That the human's the pack leader? Dogs like order. They like order and they like to know where they are in a pecking order. They get distressed if they're not sure. So a dog that keeps making bids for dominance against its human, it's not happy, really, and neither's the human. So it's like bringing up a child, that you're bringing them up to be a responsible citizen without taking away anything from their personality. That's my view on canine companionship anyway, that you teach them to be responsible and sensible, but you let them have their personality, you let them do the things they like to do where you can. That's my view. You might have a different one. Leave a comment below if you do think differently. So when we get out of the field, we've got two options. We can either go straight on, which will take us into the village, and if she does that then she's going home, I'm pretty sure. But if she goes left, then, excuse me, if she goes left, she's going past the football field back into Lainscough Wood, which sometimes we do. Sometimes we just walk round the football field after this walk. Sometimes we go straight home. So again, it's a genuine decision for Tilly, because we do each of those quite regularly, so it's not like it's just one way and she only knows one way. She might just wait for me here, and she might want me to make a decision again. I'm not sure. Good girl. Oh, she's not making any effort to go onto the football field. It looks like she wants to go home. Wow. This is what she did last year though, once she got to this point. If I remember rightly, we'd had the double back and then she came back this way and she just went home. She knows I put a line on about this point, so she's just waiting for me to put her line on. There we go, you didn't see it, but she sat without me even saying a word. So she knows the pattern, she knows the routine. Dogs are just a creature of habit. But yeah, let me know if you want to see Poppy's surefire, much more chaotic decision making process. Oh, that'd be funny. Right, okay, she's got another decision now. She can go left and she can go back to the fields, because at the end of that little road there's a gate back into the fields, or she could go straight on. If she goes straight on, I would say 99% sure she's just going home. There are dogs sometimes in that garden that she barks at, so we're not there now, we're not there today. She's just having a check. So again, she could do a decision here. She could make a wild card choice. She could go left and the road goes round, and potentially she could go back to the field. Or there's a house she goes to up there sometimes. She might go and pay a visit. She's having a think about it. She's looking. But no, Nope. So to go home, she now needs to cross the road. Again, she could go straight on and go back into the fields, follow her all around again. Let's see what she decides to do. Wow. Wow. So that way's home. Wow. She's looking down the road. Oh my God. She's not going that way. Wow. Now this is interesting, because I really don't know what she's going to do next. So she could go straight up. She could cross the road and go down the alleyway and go another way home. She could go around back to the fields. Whoa, turn off the wind machine, someone. So there's a dog up there. Tilly, I'm going to just cross the road because the dog. Right, so she's got a choice now. She can go, just let the dog pass, she can go straight on, or she could go down that way and go home, or she could go back where we came. She doesn't like making decisions, does she? Okay, she's going down the ginnel. Down the ginnel, not a snicket or a snacket. Or what is it, a 10 foot, 10 yard? What is it? 10 footer, 10 yarder? It's definitely a ginnel, guys. So I think she's going home, but she's going home in a direction that's a bit of a long route round. We do sometimes go this way. We went this way yesterday because we went to the bread sale at the top of this ginnel. If you go left, you go to the bread sale. If you go right, or you go down the other ginnel over the other road, then you can go home. Whether Tilly will do that is another matter. Piece of orange. The sun's starting to get really hot now. I think it is going to be quite scorchy all today. Hoping it's not just really close and horrible like it was yesterday. It was really overbearing. The wind makes it feel cooler, which is good. Once we get back, I'll put a screenshot up of how far I've walked. I don't know how far Tilly will have walked. She didn't even look about going left because she knows it isn't Saturday, so she knows we're not going to the bread sale again till next week. So she's looking that way, but she's going down the next ginnel. So now she's got an option. She can go right and go home, or she can go straight on and just carry on going down the ginnel. Again, we can go home that way, and we do either of these quite frequently. So again, it's down to what Tilly wants to do. Right, so she's going straight on. Fair enough. I quite frequently let her off the lead down here, but if you can see, there's loads and loads and loads of glass on the floor, so I'm not going to let her off. I mean, I'll check her paws when we get back in. I'm not going to let her off because running and scuffing might make it worse. Seems alright now. No, there's still more. Imagine if she got a piece of glass stuck in her paw, she would yelp. Wouldn't she? Wouldn't she, guys? Right, so she's got an open decision now because there's little ginnels and things all over the place. So there's a ginnel through there which takes us to the park. Ginnel down there can take us home. She seems to be going without any prompting or anything from me. She's going this way. This is weird. We don't normally come this way. If we do come this way, we go down there. home. But no, she's come this way. She's coming through into the area where there's that little park thing. Whether she'll go to the park, I'm not sure. I don't know what she's planning. Random. Okay, so she could go that way and carry on walking, or we could go right and head homeward, or we could go to the park. If there's no kids on it, no, there's no kids on it, so if we do head over to the park, I will let her go on the park. But she would need to cross over the road for that. She doesn't appear to be wanting to. There's the park. Oh, oh, oh! 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 That was unexpected. Does she want to go in the park? She does! She wants to go in the park! Oh my god! Oh no! No! No, she doesn't! Weird! Weird. Okay, she's waiting for me. She doesn't know what to do now. We could go over the bridge and carry on walking. She's not happy. Oh, Tilly. Tilly doesn't like making decisions. Oh, Tilly. Oh no. Oh no. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Tilly? Want to come this way? Want to come this way? There, we can actually get back into the rapeseed fields. Whether Tilly would want to take us that way, really doesn't know what to do. Oh, oh dear, poor Tilly, poor Tilly. What do you want to do, Tilly? Oh, tail down, all energy gone. Oh. Give her a decision. Come on, Tilly. She seems quite happy for me to give her a little tug and make the decision to go home. She's just completely confused. She says, "Human, make the decision for me, please, human. Make the decision for me." Right, okay, we'll go home. So I don't know what the results of this little challenge tell us. Perhaps it tells us Tilly is a creature of habit, but when she's asked to make decisions, like genuine decisions, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like doing it. So guys, that's it. I'll let Tilly go home now, and if you want to see Poppy do the same challenge, then give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up for Poppy to do this challenge.